everything is submitted. It's turning its little circle. See the circle it's turning? Perfect. Now, please check your inbox to verify your email. It may take 5 to 10 minutes. Let's go over to the inbox and see. Takes 5 to 10 minutes sometimes. Let's check spam. There we go. So they've fallen in spam. This is a brand new email. It's a brand new company. So let's go ahead and take all of these, and I clicked them and clicked not spam because they're not spam. Let's go over here. So action required, need to verify the account. I'm going to go to the newest one because when this one happened, it sent me one. And you guys, the fun part of what I do is I see this and now I go and tell our wonderful, amazing back office developers, hey, let's change these things. There's 2 emails. That's a note to self, Reagan, 2 emails. We only need 1. So profile completed successfully and then action required. So we're going to go ahead and verify the email address. Once I do that, it's going to log me back in. Look, I'm verified. Everything's ready to go. So now your personal is ready to go. If you go over here, you can click on referrals and you're going to see your referrals attached. I will tell you that the referrals that are attached here, some of them may not be correct because their sponsor may not be correct for a million reasons, and we are working very hard to get that fixed. Send in 1 support ticket, please. 1 support ticket. Craig cannot hear anything. I'm sorry. Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear.
Perfect. So 1 support ticket, please. So now when you get back here, you're going to see the dashboard. You're going to see in real time. Do you guys see this number 8925 members vibing? Look at that. This number, if you sit here and just watch, it will update automatically. If you're in the Telegram channel, you're going to see the banner coming through with the new members. It's super exciting. So here we are in the back office. You'll see referrals. All of this you won't need right now. So now let's go to your profile. Your profile is where all your information was, but now you have a few more things in your profile, right? So we're going to go over here to notifications. Remember I told you guys who were complaining about your emails and everything that you weren't getting them? You're going to have so many. So if you don't want to get emails, you can come unclick these things. I would keep them on just because you want to know if you have a referral so you can assist your team, right? Telegram notifications, you're going to click here. Watch, I'm on my desktop right now, my computer, on my laptop or my computer. This is where I'm at. If I click enable, it's going to take me to download the Telegram app. I don't want to download that app. So I will go back to my phone and log in, and it will open my Telegram app on my phone. Here on my computer, I use Telegram for the desktop, so I opened it on my desktop, whichever one, or actually both. It's totally up to you. But if you do enable it on your phone and you put Telegram on your desktop, it will also be enabled on your desktop. You don't have to do both, but it will be in both places. Next, you have your security. This is where you're going to change everything. There's 2-factor authentication. It tells you where you're logged in and all of that, right? Lastly, you're going to see your affiliate link. Now, Kathy figured this out. Way to go, Kathy. And I just now tested it as well because Kathy knew it before I did because I haven't played along with it. But if you want the gibbery Drew, what did someone call it? The gibberish, the gibbery Jew? I make up all kinds of gibberish. What was the word someone used? Whatever it was. All the numbers and letters. You can change it. So let's change it to, Kathy had hers vibing with Kathy. So I'll put vibe with,
You forgot the Y goes on the other.
you know what? There we go.
There you go.
Vibe with awesomeness. I can't even spell today. There we
Lack,
go. What happened? What did I
I
do
said
wrong?
lack of sleep sometimes.
Yes. So you can put dashes in here. You can put dashes or you can put no, just dashes because it's a web address. Underscore underneath. Yeah, you can do that as well if you want. Either one, right? I'm really old school, so I would just put vibe, right? Whatever you want to do. And you click save. There you go. Now you've got a brand new link. Are y'all excited about that? What happens if you don't have a sponsor? Can anyone, Reagan? I don't want to unmute people. Reagan, what happens if they don't have a sponsor?
you are going to submit a support ticket. So you'll submit a support ticket, support at thevibe.io. And then what I do or our support team does, they cross-reference the list, see who your sponsor is on the master list, and then we find them and we add them to your sponsor tab. And then we'll respond back to your email. So submit a support ticket. No text messages, no WhatsApp, no Telegram personal messages, only support ticket. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So also, marketing brain voice, teacher voice, whatever you want to call it here. If you put in something that doesn't sound like it needs to sound, let me just put that. Please just be cognizant of our brand and our name, and don't put your don't put that out like that. Hold on one second. There we go. Don't put anything out like that. Obviously, you don't want to put out, you know, something bad. So, other than that, that's really all it is, you guys. You don't have a lot to look at right now. I'm super excited for what is to come. If you have a question, you can put it in the chat and I'll take like 3 of them probably. Most likely. What do you think, Megan? 3?
Yes, so I can kind of read those questions and you can answer some of those questions. So let me scroll back up for just a second. Someone said, oh, sorry, you can probably read them faster than me. Hold on. I have, someone said they do have a link, but it's not working now. If that were to happen, that their link mysteriously wasn't working. Do you have an answer for that? Right.
Their link isn't working. Your link should work. If I go, for example, to my here and just copy this link, and then I'm going to open an incognito window, it's going to open right up. Now, if earlier, if you had any issues, that was most likely because of all the people vibing. See all these vibing people? Everyone was super excited today, so it's going to take just a second, and it's going to be fine. But today is a fun day. Yeah, I just opened up a link and it opens up just great, you guys. Yeah, if it, go
Go
ahead.
ahead, Tony. Go
No,
ahead.
if it happened, it was probably because there was so much going on earlier that we were doing some improvements and they probably were right at that spot where we're doing improvements. So have them try again, have them try on their phone, have them clear their cache. Always clear their cache. Clearing your cache is usually what's going to help fix first. But if your link isn't working, it's because of the other end, because everybody else's links are working, or they need to clear their cache.
And quick question. So someone had sent me a message like, oh, the site's crashing. And, we kind of chose not to talk about that yesterday. The site's not crashing. You are more of a techie person, and I think our techie community understands. This is our first time really putting all of these people into the system. So the system wasn't crashing. What was actually happening?
People were super excited and there was so many people trying to run through the door and we had to make the door a little bit bigger. All my techie words.
Right. I love it. I love it. And the great thing is that we have a phenomenal dev team. You guys will hear us say that. Our development team, they are in-house. They are our partners. We are not outsourcing anything. Everything is in-house. That's why we're able to make changes so quickly. And our dev team is beyond phenomenal. They can build pretty much anything that we want. And we have been using them to ask for all the things that we would like to have. And you guys can't see everything because everything's hidden back here. You can only see what we want you to see. So there's nothing wrong with the system. But for the first couple of days, Tony, it is going to have to optimize, or whatever fancy word you used. You can kind of speak on that if you want.
Yes, for the first couple of days, it does take a while for everything to get into place. The brand new door has got to be put up. It's got to be painted. It's got to have door handles on it. That's the best I can describe it without going into nerd speak. But those of you that are techies or understand what I'm saying. But that's the
And
best way to describe it, is we need to make all the preparations. So we're still letting people go through the door, but sometimes you might get a little bit of paint on you.
Absolutely. And I know we have some new folks on here because I'm getting a lot of messages and, I thought I have new people on. I'm going to go over one slide when we get done, one slide, because I think it's the most important slide to show the magnitude of why you want to get in, even if you're not a builder, even if you've never made money in network marketing before, why this is going to be the place that you want to vibe in. Someone else asked, what if I sent out a bunch of links with the number letter combination? Will it still work if I decide to do something fancy like Kathy did?
Yes, it is still going to work. That is tied to your dashboard. So you have to come set it back here first in your profile. And once you set it in your profile, now it is tied to you.
Someone else said, what if I didn't receive a reset email?
Check your spam or send a support ticket. We do have a system that shows every single email that went out and when it went out and if it was open and if it was clicked and everything else. And if you didn't receive one, that means there was an issue with your email address. But if you're in the system, there was not an issue and it's in your spam. So send a support ticket if that did happen and you cannot find it.
Perfect. Okay, let's see. Let me go scroll through some of the other messages. 1 second. Right. Not quite sure if we have, because everything's coming direct to us, so no one can see you guys' messages but us. I think that's it.
Yep. That-
Landing page, someone said landing page not working, but
It is now. There was, again, another issue. So if you guys know anything about DNS and things like that, we fixed it. Everything is fine. It wasn't broken. We're improving it. Like I said, we just had to upgrade the house a little bit because everyone is having so much fun. Do y'all see this number changing up here? It's in real time. That's what I'm talking about.
that's great. And someone said, in the future, will there be a video on the referral link? And this is a running joke on the corporate side because, some of the guys were like, they don't need a video. It's just a reset password. And Reagan and Tony and I are looking at each other like, we know, sometimes people are visual learners and, what we think is common is not always common for everybody else. So we do a lot of videos. We are going to have a lot of training videos as well to do things, but I don't necessarily think you need a video for the referral link. Because you could use either one. It doesn't matter which one you use.
You can use either one. Like I said before, if you send them the referral link that says landing page, it's going to take them to the vibe.io, this main page. This is also where you can go to sign in. You can click that. If someone comes here without a referral link, they're not going to be able to do anything with that. If you send them the other link, it's going to take them straight to this registration page where they're signing up. So that's really up to you which link you send them.
It really doesn't matter. Someone also asked, when is the $25 due? Remember, I told you guys it's going to be probably sometime closer to next week. I need you to look at the timeline, visual image. And if you want to go into the Telegram and click the little picture in the upper right-hand corner in Telegram and click media, you can see all of the posts and the images that have ever been posted in that group with almost 5,000 people. So the dates that you need to worry about are you will pay your money by February the 16th at 1 o'clock. That's all you need to worry about. It doesn't matter if we roll out the $25 today or next week. You just have to make sure that you plug in, you stay plugged in, and the $25 pay link will pop up. And of course, if you're plugged in, we would tell you. And then you just have to pay it by February the 16th at 1 o'clock. So we have plenty of time. The only thing that you should be doing is the same thing that we were doing 2 weeks ago, which we were just sharing blindly on a website and you couldn't see any of your personals. Nothing's changed, ladies and gentlemen. Now you're just sharing, same way for free. You just can see everything in your back office. And then when the $25 is implemented, again, it doesn't, no money changes hands until you've done KYC and all those things, and that won't happen until launch time. So you just will pay your $25 by February 16th at 1 p.m. Eastern, not 101, not 102, but 1 p.m. Eastern. That will ensure that you get into the matrix. No one is in the matrix right now. Everybody type 37 in the chat. Is it 37 or 36 days? Tony.
It is, if you go to the main site here, let's go here. And someone said, how do you get there? Go to thevibe.io, 36 days, 11 hours, and 21 minutes.
Okay, so plug in, ladies and gentlemen, and get these dates down. I'm going to give you a PDF. Well, I already gave you a picture of the timeline. And then on at 12 o'clock, we do training and you meet people from the Vibe Tribe. Usually we do an opportunity call at 8 o'clock, but we're going to start doing some launches with leaders. And you don't have to wait on us. I think once you start understanding that you don't have to do a presentation for people right now. You just have to do what I've been doing for the last 2 weeks, talking about why you are connected to Vibe. And it's a feeling. We're not sharing our products or the price points right now, but if you want to get in during pre-launch and help us build the boat, then you can. Not everybody can get into pre-launches and help build the boat because they're over there taking water breaks. They're over there, playing in the dirt. And we're like, hey, get over here and help us put these, walls up on this boat. Some people can't handle pre-launches, but all the money is made with people who get into pre-launch time. So understand that when you do share this with people, and if they're like, oh, well, this isn't right, and this isn't, well, they need not come in right now. They need to just sit on the sideline and wait until February 17th. And then they can come in after the 83 million people that are probably going to come into this platform. And if you were on the call this morning, you know what I'm talking about. So just understand that when you get into pre-launches, you're saying, I'm here to help beta test. I'm here to make sure that the links work, because when you launch a company, somebody has to beta test, because you won't find issues on the tech side until people get into the doors. So again, if you run into people who can't handle that, they need not come in right now. Okay. How do I know if my email is in the database? Tony?
You go to sign in right here. When you go to thevibe.io, you click sign in. What you're going to do is click forgot password, and you're going to put your email right here in. And if you put it in, you send the reset link, it's not there. So you're going to need to put a support ticket in. If it is there, you will get a reset email. That token in the email is only valid for 5 minutes. Someone put something about the token being invalid. It's only valid for 5 minutes. So if you don't, only do that when you're ready to check your email, right? And then
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
while I was here, I was going to explain, someone said, what's the difference between the invite links? If your invite link has the word landing in it, you have one that says landing and one that just has the registration, right? The one that says landing page will bring them to this page. So it is a page. It is not just a registration page. It's an actual page. The other link is going to send them straight to the registration page. They're not going to see that main landing page. That's important because later, this is only the landing page. I know we told you guys that. This is nowhere near what you're going to see when the site launches. This is just a page for you now. Later, the whole website will be there and all the information. And you may want to send someone to that front site, and maybe you want to use the other link and send them to this back office link. And then again, another payment question. There is no money exchanging hands right now. No money exchanging hands, no payments need to be made at this moment, right, Megan?
Absolutely. And I do want to make a point, because I know some people are like, oh, I invited guests, and that's fine. Hopefully you did tell them that this was a VP Legends training tonight, because I did post that on the link. Okay, so just make sure you pay attention to what the link says. That's important. You are welcome to invite people, but some people may say, I don't really know what this is, and I don't want to, and you may have to, we apologize, but I did put it on the link. You may have to go back to those people and say, hey, watch this 1 minute and 31-second video about Vibe. And I'm going to put out a video today, a little later, because you have some some more videos coming out, but I like to put out a lot of my own training videos. So you are going to see a video come out that really breaks down what we do. It's going to be super short with the money in it as well. So if you want to share that with folks, you can. If you want to send them to joinonemore.time.com so they can check out the videos that Reagan and I did previously, there's still 3 videos on there, and those videos literally put 8,100 people in the door. Okay. So don't fix what's not broken. Okay. Just keep sharing. Nothing's changed. What if I use my name for my link and someone has the same name? Well, it wouldn't allow you to do that. Okay. If someone's referrals aren't showing, again, you would send a support ticket, right? Because somewhere you or your people filled out the form incorrectly, right? Maybe you had someone's doctor something and it didn't register, because I did ask you guys not to put doctor or pastor because that's not their first name. And some people did that, and that's okay. We have 36 days to get it right, because no money is exchanging hands right now. We are in a pre-build. Okay. Someone said you just need a bigger boat, right? Yeah, we'll get a bigger boat when necessary. And we actually have some things built into the back office. So our trainings will be in the back office. Can you please ask Tony to show the sign up process one more?
I already answered that. I said for the
Okay.
sake of time, we'll drop the video and then you can go back and watch it. And then also in the chat, and I'll post it. I did drop the how to step by step. There's only 8 steps on there with pictures that literally takes you through the sign up process of resetting your password. So utilize that, and there shouldn't be any questions if you're literally going step 1, step 2, all the way to 8. So utilize that step by step. And I did want to add something. Tony, whenever you were showing, when someone asked if they put their email in, how do they know if their email's in the database? Some of you all used multiple emails. So if you know that you signed up on the Google form or the website with multiple emails, try each email, because one of those accounts is going to be in there. You can always change your email later by submitting a support ticket if you don't want to use that specific email that you may have used on the Google form or website, because we uploaded the information straight from there. So try both emails. If none of them are in there because you may have spelled it wrong or left something out, everything is always submit a support ticket, and then we happily wait for a response.
And guys, it's 7:46. I know some people are jumping off. Shame on them, because I'm looking for leaders right now. I'm the VP of sales, and I know you may have some new folks on, but I want to encourage you guys to keep sharing, because come February 17th, that everybody will be a believer, and you need to have collected a lot of no's so that when February 17th rolls around and we told you it was going to rain and I was looking crazy building this ark and people didn't believe it, they will believe February 17th. So you need to be able to go back to them and say, hey, I told you it was going to rain. I told you it was going to be a tsunami. So you have to tell them, and you have to be okay with them saying no right now. I actually love to tell as many people as possible, and I get a kick out of seeing how many no's I can collect a day, because I say, hey, is it okay if I give you an update in about 36 days? Because I already know what's going to happen. Okay. A few people, it said a few of my team reported not receiving their verification email. Check your spam, please. I'm going to show you guys one slide. And there's also, have you read this? How to access the Vibe back office. Reagan made a wonderful link for you guys to follow, and I know you can do it. I got a lot of young people who are just getting through it, but they're really reading. Okay. Someone said, so don't spend all your money on Valentine's Day candy. Yes. Right.
And
6
someone
days.
asked,
Okay. Do we have the ability to email our team from the back office?
There is you will be able to see your personals information, and then there is also on the account tab where, let's say you just want to hide all of your information and you don't want anyone to see, you have the ability legally, we have to give you that right to hide your information, and we don't share it. So you will be able to see your personals, and we are still working with compliance because we're trying to give you all as much information as possible to build your business the best way that you can. So trust me, with your VP of Global Sales, she understands the importance of being able to dig down and taproot and help other people. So we are going to fight tooth and nail to get everything we possibly can for you guys to see that is compliant.
Yes, that's really important because digging down and I treat everybody like I sign them up, but we also don't want to expose everybody's information to your upline because we don't know who's on the boat right now, right? And some people are on mini boats and they're not rowing on any of them too well. So we don't want them digging down into your organization to spam them somewhere else, right? We want to make sure everybody who's on our boat is rowing in the right direction. Okay. Only one account per person. Husbands and wives can have accounts. You can't have a business account and a personal account unless you're like a church and we've vetted you. So understand this isn't like a normal, typical network marketing company. We challenge the status quo. We are a relationship marketing business, but we also understand that we don't want people with multiple accounts because they're trying to just suck up the check matches and they're not adding to the matrix. We're not going to have that, right? I only built one account and I could build 50 if I needed to, but I only build one because I don't want to take away from my team. Now, if you are a pastor and you also have a church or a 501c3 that actually has people, that's different. That's a case by case basis, and we can approve that. But if you're just a person with a 15 LLCs and you want to use one of them and throw them in here, and that's not going to work, right? Because you're not going to be contributing to the other kings and queens and empires in the matrix. So I'm going to go ahead because it's 7:50. Do you have anything else you want to add, Reagan or Tony, before I show them one slide that should make them lose their minds on the matrix? Because we have 2 compensation plans, but I've only been teaching on one. So I want to show you
add one more thing. If you're already logged into the back office, this is also in that how-to steps for the to register your back office account. Please make sure that you enable your Telegram notifications. I know Tony already went over it. There's steps in there. Enable it, and then that way when we're sending out call information, because we do have a lot of people joining and the amazing welcome banners are coming through and those are going to be rolling through and you may miss stuff. When we send out the Telegram notifications for calls, you'll get that directly to your personal, or I'm sorry, to your Vibe notifier. So that's going to be super important. That's all I have. Thank you guys.
And then all I have is everybody go to join one more time. You're going to find the YouTube videos there. And lastly, the emails. If you go to Gmail or most all mails and click all mail right here, you'll see everything in your inbox. Oh, that's great. You'll see everything. So you guys, I'm going to get off here, Megan. It is 7:52. I'm excited for what you have to say.
Awesome. I know people, someone wants to get back in, but we do have some people with some fake accounts and doing weird stuff. So we're going to just lock them out. So I apologize if some of your people got locked out. Someone did ask the question. Let's see. Sorry. Only one account, blah, blah, blah. Do you have to verify your email in order for support? Support is Reagan right now, guys. Reagan is training our entire phenomenal customer care team because we really believe in customer service. Like, I love the fact when I join a company, which rarely happens, and they reach out to me and see if I'm doing okay, just in case my sponsor is not the most polished sponsor. So that's what we're working on right now. So you're talking to Reagan and the customer care team. So Reagan, do you have to verify your email in order for support to help you if your email was wrong?
Thank you for whoever asked that, because that was in my brain. Sorry, my, little noisy in here. Make sure when you send a support ticket that you're sending the support ticket from your email that's on file. The email that's on your Vibe account, because if you send it from a different email, I'm not going to be able to give you information from your back office account. And our support team is in training. They're going to do the same thing. So I'm a stickler on that, because we want all of your information to be private. So look at your email address. If you use multiple emails, look at your email address on your back office account and only submit support tickets that way.
So
Because
Reagan,
then,
in saying,
oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
in saying that though, if someone put the wrong email address on the spreadsheet, and typically it wouldn't happen this way, but because we jumped out and, well, me, and I was just really talking to my leaders to see, and Reagan's leaders and Tony's, to see who would be interested to jump on board with us. And we had no idea it would be 8,000 people. So it wasn't ideal to build in the beginning the way we did, but I'm not mad at the process, right? It just makes it a little bit, gives us some room to have to figure a few things out. What if their email was wrong, Reagan, to begin with? And
Okay.
they, Mhm.
So, and I apologize, for interrupting. Everything is a support ticket at this point. I don't care if what you're asking, if, you know, what color your eyes are. It's gonna be a support ticket, because it's not gonna be a text message. So no matter what issue you have, it's always gonna be a support ticket. If you send a support ticket and it's from an email, that's a case by case, and it'll be a conversation back and forth, via, you and customer support team. But in the end, we are wanting to give you white glove service. Even when I, worked in customer care positions, Megan, in other companies, my goal as just a regular rep was you to never call back again. And
Right.
I say that because that means that I've helped you, I've answered all of your questions, and there doesn't need to be a back and forth. But if there has to be, then we're here to support you and training the team to do the same thing. Because there's nothing worse than being in a company and the support is terrible, and that's retention is our biggest thing. We want everybody to feel the vibe over here. We don't, we want you to get your questions answered. So just know that you can submit a support ticket. We're not going to have 800 support tickets, um, come launch time. We're just not, because we're going to clear all of these out, and you all are frontline coming in, and then it's going to be normal business as usual.
So I do want to add this really quickly, and it's 7:56, and I'm glad that some of you are staying, because I'm trying to figure out who my leaders are who want to hear this, want to look at this slide real quick. So anyone who wants to be a legend, who really truly wants to make some income, stay on the call, right? And give me literally 2 minutes, and then I'm hopping off, because we're still working to bring people in. So someone said none of my referrals was in my back office, but they were on the list. I need you guys to really listen. This is why I don't do customer care, because
I
I'm
did respond back to that as
Okay.
well.
I
So
okay.
everything's a support ticket, even with that, because some people don't, they were running ads and things like that. So we understand that. Try not to do it right now. Look at your referral list and things like that. If you see someone missing, then, send out a support ticket. But later on, if you once things, kind of die down, and you think someone may have been on the list, you can submit a support ticket and ask, and we'll cross-reference the master list, and we will send you an email. So just remember, any questions that you have, you are more than welcome to send a support ticket. There's no right or wrong thing to send. Try not to send like novels, get straight to the point, and then that way we're able to help you faster and we're able to help our other Vibe partners faster as well. I do want to throw one more thing out and then I will be done. Have nothing else because we do want you to get your legend, talk to the legends, future legends. I'm getting this question a lot from the partners. How do we do a husband and wife account? Because when I'm listening, I understand exactly where the confusion can be of where they think that they have to share an account. So husband and wives 100% can have their own account. So everyone has one account. And in the beginning, when they were saying households and things like that, I was cringing because I know those words are confusion words. So husband and wives, 100%, you can have your own personal account. Okay.
Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Anything else you or Tony want to add?
No. Do you need me to stay on or am I good to?
You are good to go. Everybody type support ticket in the chat. Okay. No more questions about, I'm the general, right? Somebody said I was the general. I can't do customer care because my voice is too strong. And Reagan and Tony do it so eloquently, and that is not my strong suit. I am more of a give you the directions and let's run and let's build. But everybody types support ticket. Everybody keeps asking the same questions on these calls. It's a support ticket if you are missing someone. And don't send multiple support tickets. Okay. Do not send multiple support tickets. Wait 24 to 48 hours. Someone on the call earlier is like, it's been 24 hours. I said, that's not 48. Has it been 24 to 48 hours or has it been 24 hours? 24, then wait 24 to 48 hours. Okay. And I know it comes off really strong when I say it, but I'm looking for legends. I'm looking for people who want to build this business. And if you're not in yet, you're okay because you're still coded before all of the people who are getting ready to come in. You're still coded. Even if you can't see yourself and you're missing people, just build right now and send the support ticket and work while you wait. Somebody type that in the chat. Work while you wait. Send your support ticket. Don't send me a text message. Don't send Reagan a text message. Don't send Tony a text message. Work while you wait. That's why we're letting you in the doors early. And you have 36 days before we officially launch, which is an eternity. Okay. Do you guys hear me? Who wants to make some income, right? Just say me in the chat. And if you're not sure, you are welcome to go have a great Friday. I am only looking, I'm sifting and sorting, right? And about 100 people got off this call already. And I am looking for people who want to make $442,860 a month because it's going to happen. And I don't want you guys taking pictures for hours with leaders at events. And you're like, I wish I could be up there. You can. It's not hard to do, I promise. Even if you start with 3 people. So let me bring it down. I'm going to show you one slide. And this is the information you want to relay. I know Janice sent me a message and like, oh, this was a training, back office training. You guys should know this comp plan well enough because I've been beating it into your head for 2 weeks. And I'm going to give you another video today that is more of a share. You can share the video, but it's more of a training video as well so that you can really understand the magnitude of this compensation plan. Where are my legends right now? Like seriously, where are my people who really truly believe that we're giving you a 40 something day head start? You're not paying anything yet. You're just sharing. Everybody type share in the chat. You are just sharing. And what do I share? There are no products. Share how you feel. That's it. How do you feel about Vibe right now? How do you feel about leading? How do you feel about learning? How do you feel about living? Share that. Nobody wants to be sold. The minute somebody starts talking to me about products and all that kind of stuff, I'm like, what's the comp plan look like? Is it a binary? Is it a trinary? Is it a matrix? I need to know because I don't get into companies to be a product lover. I am a businesswoman. So for the next 2 minutes, this is a business call. Someone said, do I need to register if my husband is registered? Can we work together? If you want your husband to have his account in there and y'all's relationship is stronger than a person's breath who just had garlic pizza, go for it, right? That is completely up to you, right? Work with your husband or wife. We are all for couples working together, but you guys have two different networks of people. And even though I may work with my significant other, I may want my own $442,860,000 a month. So I don't know what y'all's relationship is like, and I hope it's strong. We're going to pray for it. We're going to have a couples vibe tribe, but that's on you to decide if you want to build together or if you guys want to build together with two different accounts. You can still build together with two different accounts. Okay. I am very blunt, right? So please, I'm not everybody's vibe. I want to show you one thing with this comp plan. You guys know it's a matrix. People can't really truly contemplate making that much income, but I can, because if I had this comp plan, I'd be at $1 million a month in all the other companies. But in all those other companies, I was at 100,000 a month or 50,000 or something like that. But in this comp plan, it's unlimited. So I want to show you something real quick. Duplicate by sevens. Everybody type a 7 in the chat real quick. Type a 7. And honestly, I really only need 3 of you. I'm the VP of sales. I'm the duplicator. I'm the one who is in the field and everybody's doing their job. I can't do what Tony does. I can't do what Reagan does. I can, but I don't want to because they're way better. I can only do what I do, and I build FID. I build the foundation. We did that. 8,000 people in here. Are all of those people going to upgrade? I don't know. There's only 663 of you on this call, and that's all I care about. I only care about people who show up. I want you guys to be like that too. You only can care about people who show up. That's it. They will kind of X themselves out. You don't need everybody. You just need the right people who are serious about learning compensation plans. And most people don't make money in network marketing because you don't understand the comp plan. You just get in there all happy and excited and I'm going to make $1 million. And you haven't even read the comp plan document. You guys are going to have a compensation plan document, and my legends are going to go over it, and you're going to know it. You're going to go to money school. Because you can't make money in a network marketing company if you don't understand how to make money in the network marketing company you're in. I always know because I'm going to draw pictures and everything. So I want you guys to duplicate 3 7 times, and I want to show you how much income you could make if you only started with 3. But you have 36 days to get 7. Type a 7 in the chat. Now type a 70 in the chat. Now type 700 in the chat, because my goal is to bring in another 7 to 10,000 to 20,000 people, because I know I can do it, because I'm going to work every day and I'm going to reach out to every person I know in a vicinity. I'm going to put it everywhere. So if you guys don't tell your grandma about this business, I promise you she's going to join with me. I'm going to get to her somehow, some way, if you don't tell her. Okay. So when you guys come in, let's say that this is you and you only have 3 people on your first level. So your matrix is inside of the company's matrix. So let's say the company is at the top and we have 3 spots, then we have 9, then we have 27, then we have 81 spots, 81 positions, 81 people. Well, we have 8,000 right now, but my goal is to have 25,000 to 50,000 people in here by February the 17th. And we will. And you're in first. So look at level 1. Let's say that you didn't refer anybody. You were just in here for the ride. You're vibing out, but you haven't referred anybody. Okay. I'm not talking about check matches. I'm talking about you doing the bare minimum of what is asked of you, which is get positioned, pay your $25, and then get a membership bundle, and it's monthly. Someone said, oh, I don't want to pay a monthly. Well, what network marketing company are you in where you don't pay a monthly and you're making money? They're usually called Ponzi's. They're usually called, where's that money coming from? How are you getting paid? Because nobody's buying anything. So how are you getting paid if nobody's buying anything? You have to be in a network marketing company that has a monthly. I'll never join a network marketing company that doesn't have a monthly. That's called an affiliate program. And that means you're a salesperson and you're only as good as your last sale. I don't like that. I want to share and I want to get paid forever. That's what I like to do. So let's say this is you and you don't sign up anybody and 3 people fall into your top level. That's $5, $5, $5, that's $15. Or if you have membership bundle number 1, that would be $3. So everybody type a 3 in the chat and type a 5. How much is product bundle number 1? I will tell you February 1st. How much is product bundle number 2? I will tell you February 1st when we roll out our products like Apple, like Jordan, because we are that good. That is how much I think of our product, that I'm not rolling it out on a PowerPoint. Okay, so you're either going to get $3 or $5. Let's just go with the $5. 3 people fall in, that's $15. Let's say that 9 people fall into your next level, right? 9 times 5 is $45. Okay, then let's say 27 people fall in on your next level, and that's 3rd level, that's $135. Well, you could help out. You could actually spend the next 36 days and find 3 solid people who want to make $442,860 every single month. You might not want to say that to them because their belief. Just say, you want to make an extra $500 to $2,000 a month, because that's most people's belief. Anything over that, they think it's impossible because they're not around enough people making that money. I'm poor around my friends, super poor. Some of my friends are making 4 or 5 million a month. I am poor around them. So I zip my lip and I take a lot of notes. That's it. I don't feel bad about myself. I just know that I have a lot to learn and I have a lot of growing to do. And I support them and I'm excited for them. And I want to learn how to be more like me so that I can attract that type of wealth as well, right? I don't need you guys to be me. I need you to be authentically you. Let's say those 27 people come in. We don't need them to get gazillion people. In 24 to 72 hours, if you bring somebody into the business, you should be helping them refer 3 people and duplicate by 3s. That's 81. That means if you didn't refer anybody, and you made 81 times $5, that's $405 extra a month. And we get paid every day. So eventually people's memberships are going to happen on different days. And you're going to get paid $5 rolling up, $3 rolling up every time somebody pays their membership that falls within 10 levels. Okay. 81 times 3 is 243. Level 5, that means that's 1,215 $5 bills. Okay. 243 times 729 on that level. There's 729 positions on the 6th level. That's an extra $3,645 in $5 bills. 2,187 people on level 7. That's an extra $10,935 on just level 7 in $5 bills. Now, honestly, guys, this is $16,395 a month in $5 bills. Now, if you only refer nobody, you can only make through level 5. That's $1,800 a month. Now, if you're a person who doesn't refer anybody and you get in right now, and listen, I'm up here, the company's up here, and we're building as partners with you. We're not cracking the whip. We are going and getting our own customers. My goal is to refer 1,000 people by February 17th, and I'm at close to 500 or so. Not me, but you, like company. And we only have one matrix because we want to spill into your matrix and help you make income as well. So if you want to make more income, you have to refer at least 2 people to 7 people to unlock the entire matrix. Now, how many of you could use an extra $16,395 a month in $5 bills? Just say me in the chat. And if I'm talking too long, I promise that you can go hang out on Friday, but I'm talking to the ones who who don't want to hang out just with their friends who maybe are talking about, "Oh, I don't have enough money and I'm like, you want to go to a beach somewhere, you want to fly to Mexico. I just flew to Mexico for 4 days just to get away because I knew what was getting ready to happen. And don't look at your circumstances right now. Don't look at where you are right now because it'll cause you to think that it's not possible. I don't care if you're sleeping in your car. I don't care if you are lost your job. You have an opportunity in front of you. So you got to buck up, Buttercup, and you got to see what's in front of you. Because February 17th, people are really going to be believers, and I'm so excited about it. This is if you don't refer anybody. 1,800 a month, but if you refer 2 people, you start unlocking 3 people, 4 people, you start unlocking more levels. So just refer 7 and then you unlock everything, okay? I know that my other owners are they're like, I am so in your face and crazy about this comp plan because I know what's going to happen. And listen, how many levels deep are we right now? Just in law of numbers. Somebody put it in the chat. In 2 weeks, all I did is I called everybody and I duplicated the 120 something people that was on my call. The first launch call I did, I was only on there for 13 minutes. And I said, don't ask me any questions. I'm launching my own company. I'm going to tell you about the money. Don't ask me about the products. And people are running crazy. How many levels deep are we if we have 8,000 in pre-launch? And I'm only looking at 20% because 80% of those 8,000 people may do absolutely nothing. They may not even upgrade for $25. And I'm fine with that because it's a law of numbers. And 20% of 8,000, almost 9,000 now is 1,600 people. So I'm not duplicating by 3s. I'm duplicating by 1,600. Do you think that I'm going to max out this matrix? Yay or nay? Heck yeah, I am. Like, I already know it. Just like Exxon Mobil or whatever, Mobil knows that they're going to do $1 billion because it's metrics and it's numbers, and numbers don't lie. I 100% know I am. And the crazy thing is that you guys are in these levels and you're going to get hit by the tsunami, and I'm not done yet. I'm only worried about what I do. I'm not worried about what Sandy does or what this person does or that person. I'm not calling my upline and like, you're focused on another thing. I don't care. I'm looking at these numbers and I know that I, along with Andre, along with Reagan, along with our entire corporate organization, overstands what their job is to make sure that this boat sails into the sunset, into the promised land. My only job right now is to hustle and build. Type that in the chat. So my only job. I mean, I'll weigh in on the colors, I'll weigh in on the branding, but that's not my job. That's Tony's job and her team's job to do marketing. And she's very good at it. So guess what? I'm not swerving in her lane. You know what I do good? Hustle and build. And I'm going to keep referring people because I don't know who my leaders are yet. That's all I have to say. It's 8:17. I'm getting off of here because I have probably referred 10 people today and I don't even know who they are, but they're on this call. And I am going to be doing a leadership call with all the people with the most numbers. I'm going to talk to you first. Tomorrow, I'm going to call you. I'm going to put you in a private group with myself because you have the masses and I want to talk to you, and you go talk to your team and relay the messages so that we can get these launches going, because I'm going to launch for the next 120 days, like February 17th, all the way February, March, April, by February, March, April, by May, by my birthday, by Reagan's birthday, May 14th. I want us all to be in another country somewhere, right? There's no reason. We're building right now. And then I'm not going to stop. So you won't be able to catch me. And I'm doing planes, trains, and automobiles, and I'm going to be everywhere in everybody's city, looking for my leaders, looking for my legends who want to ride off into the sunset. So if you can't find your personals right now, Reagan will find them. Hustle and build. You need to get new people. Okay. You need to get new people. Hustle and build. Your personals are in the back office. And if you had a team huddle and you know those people are missing, put all your people in a telegram by just your team. Because I'm about to put my leaders in a telegram, in a messenger all the way over here. So we can vibe out and like, we got to get this done. And anybody who doesn't like my coaching style, there's other coaches here that they can vibrate with, and I won't have my feelings hurt, but this is how I coach, and we got to move, right? But we're going to be quick, but don't hurry. We're not going to make mistakes. We're not going to be mean to each other, but we don't have time to talk about things that don't matter. Like, I think I'm missing one personal. Well, how many personals do you have? 2, huh? Call me for 3-way calls only right now, because you will get me saying, is this a 3-way? Okay, call me back. Because right now we're building. I know you guys are like, this lady's crazy, but everybody wants to be a beast until it's time to do what beasts do. Everybody's like, man, I wish I was there with you in the beginning. No, you don't. No. My team was doing $1 million a week. No, you don't wish you were there in the beginning, because everything was broken in the last opportunities and it was a mess, and we didn't get any sleep, and we kept going. You can't, some people can't handle it. You're not built for it just yet. But if you want me to teach you how to do it and how to just keep going, I can. I'm super excited. I've lost 15 pounds already. Yes. God. There's a plus in this thing. All right. So I'm getting off of here because I got work to do. So listen, if you want 3-ways, if you want launch calls, I already have people scheduling launch calls. I haven't put my Calendly link out yet because I don't want to drop it in the group and someone fill it out who only has 2 personals. You have to have at least 7 or more. And give me a minute. I'm not going to drop my Calendly until I talk to the production leaders tomorrow first. Okay. So hustle and build, and then I'll do launch calls with them, and all of you guys will jump on that private call with that leader and everybody. And then as you bring more people, then I'll BAM fam, type this in the chat, BAM fam, book a meeting from a meeting. Then I'll say, okay, Sterling, now David Miller is blossoming. Now I want to do one with David, and anybody Sterling that didn't get on your launch call because they claim they forgot to get on, then bam fam them to David's launch. And then everybody who gets on David's, they sign up, and then we're going to bam fam to Miss Kess. I think that's her name. I can't remember. I got to look, but that organization is like 16 levels deep already. It's crazy. It's like this person has 60 people, then the next person has like 40, and then the next person has 30. It's crazy. And guess what? They're on your team. So you don't have to be jealous of them. They're on your team, and they're going to spill in potentially into your organization. This is so much fun for me. All right, so I'm going to go, guys. Let's keep it moving. Send your support ticket and go away from it, and let Reagan do her job, and you go hustle and build. You have 36 days before we launch. Okay, we're in pre-launch right now. All right, peace and blessings. Let's get to work. Let's change our life. Peace out, Tony.
Record.